I think we're ready!
We're ready! What's up, guys? I'm Nikki Soohoo.
And I'm Rachele Brooke Smith.
And we are doing our third episode of
Women World Changers. So today, we are highlighting someone that is pretty freaking awesome. Her name is Ariana Grande.
And I know she has been in the news lately. She just had a concert and, you know, some crazy stuff happened at that concert. But that's kind of actually why we wanted to bring her to light of how we think she is a world changer. I mean, she is super inspiring. Not only is she just super talented, and we've seen her for so long be talented.
Like, so awesome. When you watch her, you're just like, how can you not watch her? You know, like, I think anybody that can walk on a stage or like hold a crowd like she can or perform as she can, like, there's something, I mean, it's so powerful. So we first saw her on Nickelodeon's Victorious, and now she's like this mega pop star.
Yeah, I think she actually has like 2 #1 albums on Billboard.
Which is pretty amazing, considering that she isn't really even a trained singer.
Isn't that crazy? She's never been trained, yet her voice is phenomenal.
Amazing.
But back to why we think she is super awesome and somebody that inspires us and somebody that we just really truly admire, is we believe that Ariana is a woman of her word. She doesn't just say things, but she literally follows them up with actions.
Which really is so honorable, because it is so easy to be able to say, you know, I want to do this and then not do it. You know, I would love to hear from you guys. You know, how many times do you find that in your life, you know, when you're like, oh, like, I really want to get fit, but are you actually going to the gym and eating healthy? You know, like, how many times?
Yeah, what are you actually doing to make those things happen in your life? She really lives by that whole lifestyle.
And we're not saying that, you know, like, you know, to be a world changer, you have to be that. I think it's just really about, you know, she says, this is what I believe, and I'm going to live that, regardless of how hard it is or what other people might think. Which we think is like probably the #1 quality in being a world changer.
Another really cool thing that I read up on her was that, you know, she grew up with religion, and when she kind of found out that her brother was not accepted by her religion anymore because he came out as gay, she was like, I don't like that, you know. Maybe this isn't for me, and I'm gonna go find something that I can believe in that is accepting of all and loving of all.
I love that.
Another example of her living her word is, you know, she always talks about how much she cares and loves her fans, but she really means it. Like, you know, the whole incident that happened in Manchester with the bombing and all the craziness. Like, after that, she could have just been like, I'm sorry, and ran away, or, you know.
It's a scary thing, especially when you're, like, you know, getting hit up by a lot of people, and, you know, maybe she could have been like, I'm sorry, I don't want to talk to anybody, you know, or like,
just not done anything. But instead, she went and visited the hospitals, like the children's hospital, and then she threw a benefit concert to help support the families, you know, that were affected by the bombing. And I think that is like literal, like direct action. She took action right away. It was like literally within a week, I think, of it happening.
That was a literal example of, I'm going to live what I say. You know, that I care about my fans.
And I'm going to show them I really care.
Yeah, I'm going to do something, not just say it, but do it. And, you know, I think that's just one thing to just be aware of. You know, how many times are you saying something but not actually following through on that, you know? And and if you want something, if you want to be like somebody, if you want to be, you know, like these awesome women, like that we, you know, we're not perfect at all.
No, we're aspiring to be like this.
So we're just pointing out these qualities that will help us all, you know, grow and change into these, you know, the most amazing versions of ourselves. And knowing that, you know, modeling success is one of the best tools you can have. So looking at people that you look up to and saying, what's awesome about them that I could pull from? And we love that quality, and we'd love to, you know, just talk about how we can have that more in our lives. You know, like you know, it's scary and it's hard, and we'd love to hear from you. Like, how, what are some of the things that you're working on, or how can we help empower you or inspire you to help actually live the things that you really want and say that you want in your life.
I mean, because we definitely agree that you should speak what you want to become, even if you're not that yet.
Yep,
you know, so like if we want to be more fit, let's say, we're gonna say that, you know, over and over, and body posture ourselves so that we try and embody that in ourselves, but we also have to take action.
It's like the first step is actually saying, well, I think the biggest thing is, what do I want? You know, is claiming that, and then being able to say everything that you say about yourself, like you're claiming that for yourself. So if you're like, I'm so fat and ugly, well, you just claimed it. Like, you know, so so to be able to say, this is what do I want? You know, I want to be like happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, whatever it is, and then be able to start just
taking actions towards being that. So like, instead of saying I'm fat and unhappy, maybe you can say I'm like working, or you know, like every day I'm getting better. You know, and I think Tony Robbins says all the time, like I'm getting better and better in every day in every way. You know, where you don't have to feel like you're lying to yourself, but you're taking actions to get where you want to go. Or like, I am on my way to becoming the fittest I've ever been. You know, or something like that. It even feels so much different in your body, right? It makes you be like, yeah, like I am, you know? And if you're not, you won't obviously, but it'll make you take that action to do so. And they can be small steps. You don't have to literally make a huge life change. Like I know, for example, like when I used to look up to Rachel for fitness inspiration, you know, because I always would see her working out. Like it was literally a part of her life. Like she always is living out the health and fitness lifestyle. And I used to always just be like, yeah, or I used to just kind of be skinny fat, or just, you know, like I was just thin naturally, so I was like, whatever, I can do whatever I want. Which I think is hard in itself, because a lot of people that are just naturally thin have a harder time, I think, because you don't have a big enough why. Yeah, there's not a motivation. You're like, I'm fine. It would be so cool to know what Ariana's why is. You know, I think I love knowing from any successful person, like, what is your why? And if you can ask that to anybody that you look up to, you'll always find a really, really powerful reason why they're doing what they're doing. It's going to drive them. When you switched and kind of made that fitness and health like more of a lifestyle, what was that for you? I actually think I was trying to take steps towards living out what I was saying I wanted to be. You know, like instead of, I was trying to find myself, you know, and in the process of doing that, I felt like I needed to actually take actions towards whoever I was trying to create. And it could have been wrong, you know, I didn't exactly know what path I was going down, but I was like, this is what I think I want, so I'm just gonna throw myself into it and try and go for it and see what happens. I've always looked up to Nikki because she's so good at putting relationships first in her life, and I was always so like go and like work so hard all the time that I didn't even realize. I was like, wait, if I want good relationships, good friendships, good like family relationships, good like any sort of relationship in my life, I need to put that as a priority, just like I put, you know, working out, and, you know what I mean, or like working jobs or whatever it is as that priority. It's like, it's always knowing like what is that, and she was always finding that balance for yourself. Absolutely. Because I think we ended up, you know, like we did. I ended up like focusing more on work and working out, and then you ended up focusing more on relationships, and now we're like balanced. And an example of why it's so important who you surround yourself with. Totally. We say it all the time, but you are the average of the 5 people that you surround yourself with the most. And so, and online too, because we live in this digital world now. So you know, that's another reason why we're doing this series, is so we can all be together in this. You know, we can learn from you, you can learn from us, and we can all just grow and raise up together. And point out people that are, you know, that we think are great to follow, you know, because whoever is on your feed, they're influencing what you're thinking about. You know? And we all look at Ariana. So. And if you want to help support this cause and Ariana Grande and everybody that was affected in the Manchester event, we did make a special shirt. You can go to disruptiveapparel.com or click the link below and check out the special shirt that we made. 100% of the profits are going to everybody that was affected. And yeah, we just want to do something. Again, we want to do something that was actually not just saying like, oh, you know, we feel bad. We feel bad, sorry. Like, even in the smallest way of just saying, what can we do? Even in the smallest thing, to do something, to show action, you know, not just words, but actions. So thank you so much for any support. Yes, please like and share or comment below on who you want us to do next, or who inspires you. Even if it's somebody just in your life, you know, like share that story with us. Yeah, we love to want to. Yeah, exactly. Cool. Thanks for joining us, guys. I'm Nikki Soohoo. Next time, I'm Rachele Brooke Smith. Bye, guys.